So Donald Trump has done it again, guys. And what can we say? We're used to his shenanigans. Him using his social media pages, using his voice and everything to throw stones and hide his back once the backlash comes out. We know who his target audiences are, and they're not us. They're not black people. In fact, black people have always been the tool and the victims of him doing his best to pacify and pander to his target audience, fellow white people of the United States of America. So guys, in this video, we're going to be looking at several reactions because Donald Trump posted this meme, one of the Lion King, right? But in this case, all or most politicians were kind of edited into the animals of the video. But what's most shocking is how he represented or how they chose to represent Barack and Michelle Obama. And to be honest, it's been one of the most racist, I don't know if I can say this, it's one of the most racist acts of his, but black people are not having it, guys. Now, there've actually been some people, of course, who are trying to help Donald Trump hide his own hands by acting dumb and ignorant, asking questions like, oh, I don't see what's wrong with the video, or what's the problem here, why are you guys trying to make it racist, it's funny, it's this and that, you shouldn't make something about color when it's not. And black Americans are not letting them get away with gaslighting them. Here's what they have to say.
I'm not going to share the image here, but the President of the United States recently shared an AI-generated video or image of the Obamas as apes. And I don't have to tell you why that's problematic because you already know. I don't have to tell you why reducing people into animals is a problem because you already understand that. I don't have to tell you why specifically dehumanizing two black people into apes, how that is actually a deep problem because you already understand that. I don't have to tell you about the long history of dehumanizing black people into apes or monkeys by bigots who would use that logic, their logic, to attempt to subjugate, harm, and even take our lives. I don't have to tell you about that because there's so many resources you can find that can explain all of that because they literally had to train you to think that we are animals, to think that you have nothing in common with us, to reduce our humanity. That way, when you saw direct harm happening to us, you agreed with it rather than challenging it because you yourself don't see us as humans. And for anyone who considers themselves an ally or an accomplice, you cannot just shrug this off. This is not grandpa sitting in his recliner spouting off bigoted things. This is a world leader from the world stage saying directly, impactfully harmful things about a massive portion of people. This is not just a mean thing to say or do. This behavior is systemic. This behavior is intentional. He is a world leader. And if you want the authority, you have to take the responsibility. These actions are directly harmful. But unfortunately, the bigots who will only receive this message will only receive it from people who look like them. Because again, they don't see people who look like me as human beings. And if it's not addressed, it will lead to direct harm against our communities. So what are we going to do? Are we going to pretend that this is not directly harmful and directly impactful? Or are the folks who claim to walk beside us and stand with us going to say something about this for us? Because again, they don't see us as human beings, but they see you as one. So what are y'all going to do? Okay, thanks, bye.
America is not angry enough. This man needs to be stopped. He will never be classy as the Obamas. He knows it and it kills him. How the hell are the Obamas being depicted as monkeys, a takeoff of the Lion King? Exactly. This right here is the issue because if you are going to say, okay, it's a caricature of the movie or the song is funny or whatever, why do all the whites and non-black politicians get to be other animals, say ostriches, even Trump himself gets to be the lion himself, yet Barack and Michelle Obama and just about other black politicians get to be the apes, upholding lifelong harmful stereotypes against black people? This is not a coincidence, guys. It is a very intentional and it should not be defended.
On the 6th day of Black History Month, the president posted an extremely image of the Obamas, depicting them as monkeys. Let's talk about it. If you're not following the Black Death Society, please make sure to do so. This is a space in which pop culture, politics, and money meet. Last night, the president went on a massive social media spree. In the span of 3 hours, he posted 60 posts. One of those posts included a depiction of the Obama's faces, Michelle and Barack Obama's faces, on the bodies of monkeys. In the 1-minute video that included depictions of the Obama at the end, the video focused on the 2020 election and once again focused on unsubstantiated claims that the election was stolen from the president. And to that, I want to say flat out and plainly, the president is full stop. There is no way that you can say that he is not very intentional on what he is posting. He knows the reaction that he will get, and he does not care. We still have 1,079 days left in this administration, and I'm wondering, where do we go from here?
Please share your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Let's know what you think about this situation. Personally, I'm neither surprised nor am I going to allow this to depress me because, like I said in the beginning, we are all used to these shenanigans. Do you think that this is just a comedy skit and we should get over it? Though, as we speak, the campaign to throwing this all under the rug and denying its credibility is already ongoing. The President Donald Trump himself is out denying the weight behind the video that he himself put out and is refusing to apologize, to no one's surprise again. I'm going to leave you guys to watch these videos. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you've been here this long.
So, do you have any questions, John?
Mr. President, media post that you took down earlier today, the White House says that a staffer sent it. Who sent it, and are you going to fire them?
No, I looked at it. I saw it, and I just looked at the first part. It was about voter fraud in someplace, Georgia. There was a lot of voter fraud, 2020 voter fraud, and I didn't see the whole thing. I guess during the end of it, there was some kind of a picture that people don't like. I wouldn't like it either, but I didn't see it. I looked at the first part, and it was really about voter fraud in and the machines, how crooked it is, how disgusting it is. Then I gave it to the people. Generally, they look at the whole thing, but I guess somebody didn't, and they posted, and we took it down, and we did it. You know, but that was a voter fraud that nobody talks about. They don't like to talk about that post. We took it down as soon as we found out about it.
Mr. President, a number of Republicans are calling on you to apologize for that post. Is that something you're going to